God says, "It's an emergency. My child, no one is telling you this huge news. Your name just got selected for something important. Don't ignore this. Open this message quickly. My precious child, you need to stop scrolling right now. This isn't something you can afford to miss. Heaven is shouting your name. Something has shifted in the spirit, and I need you to hear this before anything else distracts you. If you skip this, you might walk past the very breakthrough you've been crying for. Comment, Amen, if you feel the weight of this moment. Listen, this is an emergency because something just changed over your life. Your name has just been selected in the courts of heaven. A decision was made without your awareness, but it affects everything ahead of you. I, the Lord your God, have chosen you for something sacred. You were not overlooked. You were not forgotten. This isn't just another random scroll. This is a divine appointment. Stay with me till the end. You need to know what's being released over you right now. You've been walking through some dark valleys. You've been praying when no one else saw the tears. You've been faithful in the quiet, and I saw it all. I saw every moment you kept your heart pure, even when life wasn't fair. And now, because of that faithfulness, the heavens have responded. You've been selected for something divine, something that cannot be explained in earthly terms. This is not a coincidence. This is a calling. I have prepared a table before you in the presence of your enemies. They won't understand why doors are opening for you. They won't understand how you're still standing after all the storms. But it's because I, the Lord, have wrapped you in my hand. You've been marked by grace. That pain you went through was never wasted. Every night you cried, every time you stayed quiet instead of reacting in anger, every seed of kindness you sowed when others were cruel, I counted it, and I am rewarding it now. Comment 1111 if you believe this word is touching something deep inside you. This message is not reaching you by accident. You were drawn here. You may have been lost in your own thoughts just moments ago, unsure of your next step, doubting your worth. But I'm interrupting those thoughts right now. You've been seen, known, and chosen. Your name has been called in the divine realm, and something is being released, a blessing you didn't even know was already in motion. There's a shift happening in the spiritual realm, and this is why it feels urgent. I am not a God who works by chance. I work by purpose. The timing of this word and the position of your heart have collided for a reason. This is your moment of awakening. Your name has been whispered among angels. There are conversations happening about you in rooms you haven't even entered yet. That's not wishful thinking. That's prophetic preparation. You've been in waiting. You've watched others receive their miracles and silently asked, God, did you forget me? But my child, I was never ignoring you. I was preparing something better than you imagined. Now that time has come. That's why this message is urgent. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. It's an emergency because it's time to shift your thinking, shift your expectations, and prepare your heart for the release that's coming. You are about to see a move of my hand that will make everything make sense. That betrayal, it was clearing space. That delay, it was divine protection. That confusion, it was preparing you for clarity. I do not waste pain, I turn it into purpose. And your name, yes, your name, has just been written in the next chapter of favor. You've been activated for a season of harvest. But don't just hear this, respond with faith. Let your spirit rise again. There's a reason I chose now to speak this. You've been feeling worn out, haven't you? Like you're holding on by a thread. But even that thread is in my hands. The enemy wanted you to give up right before this moment. He sent discouragement, distractions, even people to speak against you. But you didn't quit. You're still here. That is why this message is for you, because I reward the ones who endure, and I say to you now, your endurance has triggered heaven's release. Like this video, if something inside you knows this isn't just another word, it's yours. Right now, angels are being sent on assignment over your life. You can't see it with your natural eyes, but the spiritual realm is active. Your name was called, and now it's being carried by winds of favor. I am setting divine appointments for you, unexpected blessings, unusual doors. Breakthroughs that were delayed are now being accelerated, not by your strength, but by my spirit. You have felt overlooked, but I never miss a moment. I watched you stay kind when you could have grown bitter. I saw you keep trusting even when it felt silent. You passed tests that others never saw, and now the reward is being delivered. Not because you're perfect, but because you are mine. You've been selected. That's not an opinion, that's a declaration. Comment 222 if you trust that God is speaking to your heart. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone anymore. I have already approved you. I have already placed my seal on you. When others said you wouldn't make it, I said, watch what I do through this one. You are not behind. You are right on time for what I've prepared. And no enemy, no delay, no voice of doubt can cancel what I have spoken over you. You felt like giving up, but this moment is proof that I haven't let you go. My hands are still on your life. My promises are still yes and amen. You are not just another face in the crowd to me. You are my beloved, and I'm about to show you what happens when favor meets faithfulness. You've waited. Now you will witness. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You didn't stumble here. I drew you in. Heaven has been watching you, not just when you were strong, but especially when you were weary. I saw you sit in silence with a heavy heart, and I heard every word you didn't say, and still, you stayed. Still you trusted. Still you hoped. That's what set you apart. That's why your name has been called for this divine shift. There's something new about to unfold in your life, and it starts now. You may not see the full picture yet, but don't let that shake your faith. I'm not asking you to figure it all out. I'm asking you to trust that I already have. I've gone ahead of you. I've opened the doors that were locked. I've cleared the path where there were thorns. You are about to step into a season that doesn't look like what you've been through. What's coming will redeem what you lost. That's why the urgency is so heavy. This moment is not ordinary. Comment 333 to declare your faith and let the enemy know you're still standing. The world won't understand how quickly things begin to shift for you. They won't understand how things just begin to align. But you will know. You'll know it was me. I'm restoring what was taken. I'm breathing life back into dry places. I'm healing wounds that you buried deep. And through it all, my hand will be visible. You won't have to fight for recognition. You won't have to explain yourself. My favor will speak louder than words. Remember what my word says. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Even in your darkest night, I was near. Even in your confusion, I was guiding. There were moments you felt like you had nothing left to give, and still you gave love, you gave hope, you gave encouragement to others while secretly needing it for yourself. I saw that. I recorded every act of faith, and none of it has gone unnoticed. I've kept count of every tear. They weren't wasted. They were sown. And now you're entering the season of reaping. My child, you've crossed into a time of fulfillment. That's why the spiritual pressure has felt unbearable at times. The closer you are to birth, the more intense the pain. But you're not breaking down, you're breaking through. You're not being buried, you're being planted. Comment 555 if you believe God is about to do what no man could do. I've spoken promises over your life long ago, and I haven't forgotten them. Even when you doubted, even when you gave up for a moment, I held on. I didn't let go. Because I don't give up on the ones I've called, and I called you. Before you were formed in your mother's womb, I set you apart. That calling has not expired. That purpose has not passed you by. It's been preserved for this very moment. I'm about to make sense of what didn't make sense. That betrayal, it was necessary. That closed door, it was protection. That delay, it was me, working behind the scenes. I wasn't punishing you. I was preparing you. And now that preparation is turning into manifestation. The things you prayed for with tears are about to show up in front of your eyes, and it won't be by accident. It will be clear that I, the Lord, have done it. People will say you were lucky. But you'll know it was never luck. It was grace. It was my hand. It was my favor resting on your name. And even now, I'm setting the stage. I'm positioning the right people, creating the right moments, orchestrating divine alignments that will usher you into a season of overflow. You're going from barely holding on to being carried by my abundance. You don't need to chase it. You don't need to manipulate anything. Just stay close to me. Walk with me. Trust me. I will take you where striving could never bring you. My strength will carry you when yours runs out. My peace will guard your mind when fear tries to creep in. You will see what happens when divine timing collides with unshakable faith. I am the God who still parts seas. I am the God who still heals the broken. I am the God who still raises the dead, restores the lost, and rewrites the story. And I am not distant from you. I'm not just watching from above. I'm walking beside you. Every step you take from now on will be covered in grace. Every decision will be guided. Every threat of the enemy will be met by my protection. You are not alone. You are not forsaken. You are chosen, anointed, and called. The enemy tried to convince you otherwise, but he failed. He underestimated the fire I placed in you. He thought you'd quit, but you didn't. And now I will do what I promised, because my word never returns void. Stay alert, stay expectant. Something is shifting even now. That unexpected call, that door you thought was closed, that opportunity that vanished. Watch what I do. I specialize in divine reversals. I bring life to what was counted out. I restore what was stolen. I elevate the humble, and I exalt those who kept their hearts pure when it would have been easier to harden them. You've been standing in the background, watching others step into what looked like favor. You've whispered, God, when will it be my turn? This is it. Your name was not only selected, it was spoken with power in the heavenly realm. And when I speak a name, things begin to move. The same voice that created the stars has just called your name for restoration, favor, healing, and a fresh outpouring of purpose. Don't doubt it just because your surroundings haven't changed yet. Faith sees the shift before the evidence arrives. Comment 1212 if you believe your name is being lifted into the hands of divine favor. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. You've been fighting invisible battles. People around you didn't see the pressure you've been under. They didn't hear the thoughts you've had to wrestle with late at night. But I did. I was there when the weight felt unbearable. I was holding you when your knees felt weak. I was comforting you when the silence felt too loud. And now I'm rising over your life like a mighty rushing wind. The weight wasn't in vain. The pain wasn't for nothing. You're about to see why it had to happen the way it did. You see, when I allow a delay, it's not to punish you, it's to position you. Sometimes I hold things back, not because you're not worthy, but because what's coming is too great to arrive before you're ready to carry it. I've been strengthening your character, stretching your faith, deepening your roots, because what I'm building in you isn't temporary. I don't bless you to impress people. I bless you to establish my kingdom through your life. And now, that foundation is ready. This is not just about one answered prayer. This is a shift in your entire season. You are stepping out of survival and into overflow, no longer scraping by emotionally, financially, or spiritually. I'm replacing brokenness with strength, anxiety with peace, weariness with joy. This shift is real, and you are in the middle of it. You don't need to beg for it. You just need to believe me for it. My hand is already at work. And soon, what's been happening in the unseen will begin to manifest right before your eyes. Comment 777 if you're ready to walk into the promise with faith and boldness. You are not defined by your mistakes. You are not disqualified by your struggles. The enemy has tried to convince you that you missed your moment, that you failed too many times, that your past is louder than my promise. But I'm silencing that lie right now. I don't call the perfect, I call the willing. I don't use those who have it all figured out. I use those who surrender. And you, my child, have surrendered even through the shaking. That's what caught heaven's attention. I've watched you choose peace when it hurt. I've watched you give when you had little. I've seen your small, consistent steps of faith, and I've honored them. The world measures success by what's visible, but I measure it by obedience. And because you stayed obedient when it was hard, I'm about to reward you openly. There will be blessings you didn't apply for, doors you didn't knock on, opportunities that find you because of the favor that's chasing you. Your name has been marked, not by shame or pain, but by my glory. And this glory will not be temporary. It will rest on your life. It will touch your family. It will shift the atmosphere in your home. Your children will walk under the covering you're building now. Generations will feel the ripple effect of the decision you made to trust me, even in the dark. Don't underestimate the power of your faith. It's building something eternal. You've been walking through what felt like a wilderness, a dry place, a confusing place, a silent place, but I've been there the whole time. The wilderness was not your destination. It was your preparation. And now, the season is turning. You're crossing over. You're stepping into what I've already finished on your behalf. I've gone before you. I've made crooked paths straight. I've prepared a feast where there was famine. I've prepared joy where there was mourning. You've grown tired, and I understand. I'm not angry at your weariness. But I'm reminding you, don't stop now. You're closer than you think. One step of obedience can unlock what 10 years of struggle couldn't. One moment of faith can pull down what was tied up in delay. I've stored blessings with your name on them. And now I'm releasing them. Because it's time. Not because you earned it, but because I'm good. I'm faithful. I'm your Father. People may try to understand what's happening in your life, but it won't make sense to them. Because what's coming next isn't man-made. It's not based on qualifications or popularity. It's the kind of blessing that only I can give. The kind that shifts not just your circumstances, but your identity. You will walk with confidence, not arrogance. You will walk in peace, not pressure. You will carry my presence into places that once rejected you. I haven't just selected you to bless you. I've selected you to send you. Your life will be a testimony. You will carry light into dark rooms. You will speak life into broken hearts. You will be a living sign that I am real, that I restore, that I still move. So prepare yourself, not in fear, but in faith. Get ready. Open your heart. Lift your eyes. Because what I've begun, I will finish. You thought I was silent. You thought I didn't hear your prayers. But I've been working in ways you couldn't see. My timing is not about delay. It's about divine alignment. And now, the timing is right. You've been placed in the exact position to receive something that generations before you only dreamed of. This is not small. This is not random. This is a divine interruption of your normal life, and I'm calling you higher. Comment 999 if your spirit feels the weight of this divine moment. There are things I've stored up for you that are about to be released. Blessings you forgot you prayed for. Doors you didn't even know were locked. Chains that have kept your family bound for years, those are breaking right now. Because you're not just walking into a new season, you're becoming a new person. Not one defined by pain, but one shaped by my promise. And that's why the battle has been so hard. That's why the enemy tried to break you right before this moment. But he failed. You're still standing. Still listening, still believing, and that is enough for me to move. You don't need to come with perfection, just come with faith. Even if it's just a mustard seed, that faith is the key. It unlocks things logic can't explain. It opens doors no man can shut. It moves mountains that you thought were permanent. And right now, your faith is waking something up in the spiritual realm. It's opening the floodgates of heaven over your life. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You've carried burdens that were too heavy for one person, responsibilities that stretched your strength, pressures that drained your peace, but I saw it all. And I'm not just removing the weight, I'm replacing it with joy, deep, unshakable joy, the kind that doesn't come from circumstances but from knowing who holds your future. I hold your future. I wrote every page, and I'm about to reveal the next chapter, and it's going to be beautiful. You've been overlooked by others, but not by me. I've had my eye on you since the beginning. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You are my masterpiece in progress, and what I start, I finish. The enemy may have delayed some things, but he cannot deny what I've already declared. My word is final. When I say you are chosen, that's it. No opinion can reverse it. No voice of doubt can cancel it. No fear can erase it. Comment 1010 if you believe this is the moment everything starts to change. Now listen closely, because some of what's about to happen will come suddenly. There won't always be time to prepare. That's why I'm telling you now, get your heart ready, get your faith ready, because what I'm about to do will be bigger than your plans. It will stretch your imagination. I'm not answering prayers according to what you think is possible. I'm answering them according to what I know you were created for. Some blessings are going to look like disruption at first. People may walk away. Situations might shift suddenly, but don't panic. It's all part of the setup. I remove what's no longer tied to your future. I strip away what's been draining your soul. You've been praying for peace, and part of that answer means letting go of what's been keeping you anxious. I'm clearing the noise so you can hear me more clearly. You've been trying to make sense of things that were never meant to make sense. Some battles weren't yours to fight. Some burdens were never meant for you to carry. Let them go. Let me take them. I can handle what's been crushing your heart. You've tried being strong on your own, but now it's time to lean into me. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, and my strength never runs dry. My child, I'm proud of you. You may not hear that often, but you need to know it. I'm proud of the way you've kept going when everything told you to give up. I'm proud of the way you've kept believing even when your heart was tired. You are not invisible to me. You are not unimportant. You are my beloved, and I'm moving on your behalf in ways you can't even imagine yet. You're going to start seeing signs, little confirmations, divine coincidences that make you pause. That's me, reminding you that I'm near, that I'm in control, that I haven't left you, and I never will. Don't ignore the nudges. Don't dismiss the small beginnings. I often speak through whispers before I speak through wonders. Stay sensitive, stay expectant, because I'm not done revealing what I've prepared. You may feel like your time has passed, that others got ahead. But you're not late. You're being launched at exactly the right moment. I've been protecting your destiny, not delaying it. You were never forgotten, only being prepared. And what's coming next will make you understand why it had to happen this way. This is why I said your name has been selected, not randomly, but intentionally, carefully, lovingly. Your faith caught my attention. Your endurance moved my heart. And now my glory will be your covering. My goodness will be your testimony. People will look at your life and say, only God could have done that. And they'll be right. Don't let fear hold you back anymore. Don't let your past define what I can do with your future. I make all things new, and I'm doing a new thing in you right now. Can you feel it? That stirring in your heart, that flicker of hope, that's me, calling you forward into the blessing, into the purpose, into the season I've been preparing just for you. You are not just someone I'm blessing, you are someone I'm sending. Carry my light, speak my truth. Walk in love even when it's hard. Stay close to me, because the closer you walk with me, the clearer everything becomes. I will guide your steps. I will open the right doors. I will protect you from the traps you can't even see. Just trust me. The world will change, but I remain the same. My word is still alive. My promises still stand. And over your life, I have spoken life, abundance, and peace. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No voice raised against you will prevail. I am your shield, your fortress, your father, and I will never stop fighting for you. There will be days ahead when you still feel uncertain, when the road looks unfamiliar. But don't let your feelings deceive you. I am already in your tomorrow. I am preparing favor where there once was failure, healing where there once was heartbreak. What I'm doing now is not temporary relief, it's eternal change. You don't see all the pieces, but I do. I've fit them together perfectly, and what's coming is more than a blessing. It's restoration, it's redemption, it's my answer to every silent cry you thought no one heard. Comment 1515 if your heart is open to receive what the Lord has prepared for you. You've been asking me, why has it taken so long? But child, while you were waiting, I was working. While you were hurting, I was healing. And while you were wondering if I was even listening, I was setting the stage. I am not slow, I am precise. I don't miss divine timing. I've delayed certain things not to frustrate you, but to make sure that when they arrive, they stay. What I'm giving you now will not come and go, it will remain. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are entering into the fulfillment of promises that felt too big for your imagination. And that's exactly how I work. I don't just meet needs, I go beyond them. I overflow cups. I open windows of heaven. I pour out so much that you can't contain it all. That's the kind of breakthrough you're stepping into. The kind that doesn't just bless you, but blesses those around you. Your faith has not only covered your life, it's spilling over onto your family, your future, your entire generation. There are blessings tied to your name right now that are being unlocked, assignments that were written with your purpose in mind, rooms being prepared that only you can walk into. I am placing you before people who will see the value I placed in you, even when others overlooked you. You are not going to have to force your way forward anymore. My grace will open what no resume, no connection, no qualification could open. You've lived through some seasons where you felt invisible. You gave, served, stayed faithful, and it seemed like no one noticed. But I noticed. I recorded every sacrifice. I counted every tear, and I'm not unjust. I will not forget your labor of love. The seeds you planted in private are about to grow in public. The doors you knocked on and never opened, now I'm swinging them wide for you, and no man can shut them. Comment 1717 if you're ready to walk through the doors God Himself is opening. Let me remind you of something. I am still the same God who split the Red Sea, who shut the mouths of lions, who walked through fire with my children, and who raised the dead. I am not limited by your circumstances. I am not held back by the systems of this world. When I speak, creation responds. When I move, even your enemies will have to admit that it was me. I don't ask you to understand how, I only ask that you believe that I will. The enemy tried to confuse your vision. He tried to convince you that you were unworthy, unqualified, unseen. But that was a lie. I have always known who you are. I formed you. I crafted every part of your life with purpose. The enemy attacked you so hard because he knew what was on the other side of your surrender. He knew what would be released once you said yes to me fully. That's why the fight was so intense. But that season is ending now. You are stepping out of warfare and into worship, out of striving and into stillness. I am lifting burdens that were never yours to carry. I am silencing the lies that kept you in fear, and I am speaking life over every place that once felt dead. My breath is reviving your vision. My voice is calling you forward. You will not stay stuck in what was. You are being called into what will be. There's a freshness coming over your life. You will feel lighter, clearer, stronger. You will wake up with renewed energy. Your heart will begin to hope again, without fear of disappointment. Because I am not only healing your past, I am securing your future. You don't have to live looking over your shoulder. What's ahead of you is greater than what's behind you. The relationships that ended, the doors that closed, the people who left, it all had to happen. I remove what cannot go where I'm taking you. And I never subtract without a plan to multiply. What felt like rejection was really my redirection. You didn't lose anything that was meant to stay. And what I'm about to give you will bring clarity to every confusion and peace to every unanswered question. My presence is surrounding you right now, even as you hear these words. I am working. You may not feel me with your senses, but your spirit knows. That's why you're still reading. That's why something in you feels alive again. That's not emotion, that's me, your Father, your Creator, your Defender. And I am not done. This message is your wake-up call. Your reminder that you are chosen, that you were marked for this time, that everything is shifting, even if you can't see it yet. Trust the process. Trust me. I haven't failed you before, and I won't start now. Stay close to me. Talk to me. Walk with me. I will give you wisdom for every step, peace for every storm, and strength for every battle. There's so much more to come. You are walking into a season where blessings will chase you down, where your prayers will begin to manifest so quickly that it will bring you to tears, where your enemies will have no choice but to watch what I do with your life. Stay faithful, stay humble, stay focused, because I'm just getting started. What you didn't know then is that every moment of endurance was writing a story of glory. You weren't just surviving, you were sowing seeds, seeds of obedience, seeds of faith, seeds of hope. And now harvest time is here, not later, now. This is why I said it's an emergency, because heaven is releasing what has been held back, and I need you to receive it with your whole heart. This isn't the time to doubt. This is the time to believe like never before. Comment Amen if you're ready to step out of survival and into the supernatural. There's been a shift. You may not see it fully yet, but your spirit feels it. That stirring, that sense of something breaking open, it's not imagination. It's my spirit moving over your life. I'm waking things up that have been dormant. Dreams you buried out of disappointment are being revived. Hope you gave up on is being restored. This is resurrection. This is your comeback. Not one built by your own hands, but one carried by my grace. You are not the same person you were when the battle started. You've been refined. You've been humbled. You've learned to trust me even when nothing made sense. That kind of faith moves heaven. That kind of surrender opens doors that talent and money never could. I'm not promoting you because of who you know. I'm promoting you because of how you've waited, because of how you've worshipped, because you refused to let go of me, even in the fire. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I want you to hear this clearly. The fire didn't consume you. It purified you. It prepared you for the weight of glory that's about to fall on your life. You will look back one day and thank me for the things I didn't allow to stay, for the people who left, for the opportunities that didn't work out. Because what's coming will be so undeniable, so clearly me, that there will be no doubt who lifted you, covered you, and carried you through. Comment, 222 if you trust that God is building something far beyond what you imagined. I've seen the way you've questioned yourself lately. The way you've wondered if you're really worthy of what you're sensing in your spirit. Let me tell you, you are not just worthy, you are chosen. You don't have to have it all figured out. I don't need you to be perfect. I need you to be willing. And you've shown me your willingness, even in fear, even in doubt. Even in the middle of your brokenness, you still said, God, I trust you. That's what matters. You have no idea how powerful that trust is. When you said yes in the middle of the storm, angels took their assignments. When you lifted your hands in worship, despite the pain, darkness began to tremble. You didn't just survive the storm, you changed in it. And now, you're ready for what I've been holding in my hands for you. It's time to move, time to rise, time to receive. There are people who thought they knew your story. They saw the chapters of struggle, of heartbreak, of failure. But they haven't seen the chapter I'm writing now. The chapter where the one who was left behind gets called forward. The chapter where the one who was counted out gets crowned. The chapter where the one who wept in secret is celebrated in public. My glory is not just going to touch you, it's going to surround you. I'm sending people into your life who see the real you, who see your value, who speak life into you, who don't drain you, but sharpen you. This is a season of divine connections. No more pouring into places that never pour back. No more being drained by those who only take. I'm teaching you how to protect what I've placed in you. Your peace, your anointing, your joy, those are worth guarding. You'll feel my presence stronger than before, in the quiet moments, in the little confirmations, in the doors that open without effort, in the hearts that are drawn to you for reasons even they don't understand. That's me, going before you, making crooked paths straight, turning the hearts of kings in your favor. You won't have to chase what I've assigned to you. It will find you, just as this moment found you. My child, I'm proud of the way you've endured. I'm proud of the way you've kept your heart open. You could have turned bitter, but you chose to stay soft. You could have shut everyone out, but you chose to keep loving. That's strength, that's courage, and now I will honor that. Not just with words, but with undeniable evidence. I am bringing manifestation to the promises I whispered to you in private. This next season is going to feel different. The striving will stop. The pressure will lift. You'll begin to walk in a rhythm of grace, one where my presence leads every step, one where you wake up with peace instead of panic, one where you don't just hope for good days, you live in them, because I am shifting the very atmosphere around you. Even your enemies will see it, and they won't understand how it happened, but you will. You'll know it was me. You'll remember the nights you almost gave up, the mornings you didn't want to face, the times you questioned your worth. And then you'll see what I've done, and you'll say, only God. That's the testimony that's coming. A life that points directly back to me. You've waited long enough, you've cried long enough, you've wondered long enough. Now it's time to receive. I am not slow in keeping my promises. I am faithful to complete what I've begun. I didn't bring you this far to abandon you. I didn't lead you into this place to leave you alone. I'm walking with you every step, and I won't stop until my goodness overtakes you. So lift your head, straighten your shoulders. The weight is lifting. The breakthrough is here. You don't have to beg for it, it's already yours, because your name was selected, because your heart stayed pure, because you are mine. You've asked me to show you that I'm still with you. This is your answer. I'm right here, and I've never left. I've been covering you when you didn't even know what to pray. I've been shielding you from things you never saw coming. You think you've made it this far by chance? No, child, it's been my hand. Every time you thought you were falling apart, I was holding you together. Every time you felt forgotten, I was fighting battles you couldn't see. Comment, Amen, if you know it was only God who kept you standing through it all. This is the reason I need your full attention. There are things about to shift suddenly. I don't want you caught off guard. I want you ready, not in panic, but in peace. I am setting divine order over your life. Where there has been confusion, I am bringing clarity. Where there has been chaos, I am bringing stillness. You've cried out for me to move. Now I am answering in ways that won't just bless you, but will establish something lasting through you. You've been misunderstood by people who never knew your full story. They judged your struggle without knowing your strength. But I saw the whole picture. I saw you choose love when you were surrounded by hate. I saw you forgive people who never said sorry. I saw you show up when no one else clapped. And because of that, because of the heart you kept pure, I am lifting you up in this season. Not to make you proud, but to show the world what my hand can do. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. You don't need to prove anything. I will make it clear who called you. I will confirm the word I placed in your spirit. You are stepping into a season of confirmation, not confusion. I'm about to show you why certain things didn't work out, why certain people walked away, why certain plans crumbled. Because had they stayed, they would have kept you from what I'm about to release. Comment 1111 if you feel the shift happening in your heart even now. My child, don't let fear stop you from receiving what I'm giving. The enemy has whispered lies, trying to convince you that you're not ready, not worthy, not enough. But those lies have no power here. I call you chosen, I call you capable, I call you mine. And when I call something mine, I protect it. I provide for it. I raise it up in due time. And your due time has arrived. You are not just entering into a better season, you are stepping into a new identity. The you that struggled to believe is being replaced by the you who walks boldly in purpose. The you that used to settle is being replaced by the you who knows what they carry. You're not who you were, and you don't need to pretend to fit into old places. I'm calling you out of those places, out of small thinking, out of fear-based living, out of emotional survival. You've carried the weight of too many voices, expectations, opinions. But this next chapter isn't about what others think, it's about what I've said. I said you are chosen. I said you are set apart. I said you are anointed, and my word will not return empty. It will do what I sent it to do. You've been carrying promises in your heart now. Watch them come to life. Yes, there will still be battles, but now you'll fight from a place of peace. You won't be swinging in the dark, unsure if I'm with you. You'll know, you'll sense my hand even in the hard days. You'll recognize my voice above the noise. And you'll be able to stand firm, not because life is perfect, but because you've learned to trust the one who holds it all together. I'm sending peace that doesn't make sense, joy that shows up in the middle of uncertainty, strength that rises even when the journey feels long. This is not hype, this is holy. What's happening now is not emotional, it's spiritual. Your name is being echoed in rooms you haven't entered. My favor is going before you. Things are being aligned, shifted, prepared for you. You didn't earn this. You received it by faith. And faith is what will carry you through it. Let go of the guilt. Let go of the shame. I never asked you to be perfect. I asked you to follow me. And you followed me through dark valleys. You followed me when others mocked your faith. You followed me even when you didn't understand. That kind of faith moves mountains. That kind of heart moves mine. And now, I'm moving on your behalf. You will see provision where there was once lack. You will see healing where there was pain. You will see relationships restored that looked beyond repair. You will walk in rooms you never thought you'd enter, not because of your status, but because of my spirit. I am placing you where your voice will matter, where your presence will shift things, where your peace will become a weapon. This is why the battle was so fierce. The enemy saw what was coming before you did. He knew your name was about to be called. That's why he sent doubt. That's why he stirred fear. That's why he tried to distract you with disappointment. But he failed, because you're still here, still listening, still believing, and that's all I need. The blessing that's being released is not just for you, it's for your household, your children, your legacy. You are breaking cycles. You are ending patterns that plagued generations. And you are beginning something brand new. This is not just a turning point for your life, it's a divine reset for your bloodline. You're stepping into something that will change stories, shift outcomes, and rewrite futures. And you'll do it not by striving, but by trusting. This is what happens when I say your name. This is what happens when heaven calls attention to your obedience. Not everyone will understand. Not everyone will celebrate. But I will sustain you. I will protect you. I will surround you with peace. And I will make sure that what I've spoken over you comes to pass. Your name is being carried in the presence of angels. Your obedience has set things in motion. Even now, angels are being sent on assignment. Some blessings will seem to come out of nowhere, but they've been coming for a long time. What you're about to walk into was not delayed without reason. I held it back to protect it, to mature it, to grow you so that when it arrived, you'd be ready to carry it. Comment Amen if you feel in your heart that what's coming is already yours. I know you've been tired. That's not weakness, that's honesty. I'm not asking you to pretend to be strong. I'm asking you to lean on me when you're not. I'm your strength. I'm your breath. I'm the hand that lifts your head when you can't lift it yourself. I'm the stillness in your chaos. I'm the whisper when everything else gets loud. And I'm the answer you've been searching for when nothing else made sense. You've tried to keep the pieces together, to hold everything in place while your heart has been breaking. But I didn't ask you to carry it alone. I've always been here, and now I want to take that weight. Let me be your peace. Let me be your anchor. You fought long enough now. It's time to rest in what I've already finished for you. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now, but this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. This next season will not look like the one you just came through. The pain will not repeat. The pressure will not crush you. I'm turning the chapter, and this one is filled with beauty. Not just outward success, but deep healing. Joy that bubbles from the inside. Freedom from old wounds. Laughter returning to your home. You thought you were stuck in a never-ending cycle, but I've broken that pattern. This is new. Comment 333 if you believe God is about to give you beauty for ashes. You will begin to see things differently. Your perspective will shift. Where you used to see loss, you will start to see preparation. Where you once saw rejection, you will now see redirection. I am giving you new eyes, spiritual eyes, to see the greater work I've been doing all along. I didn't forget about you. I've been saving the best for last, and now it's your time. Some people will ask, where did this come from? And you'll smile, not out of pride, but out of peace, because you'll know this had nothing to do with luck. This had nothing to do with chance. This was me, the God who never sleeps, the God who never stops working on your behalf, the God who finishes what he starts. You will be a walking testimony of what faith looks like when it doesn't give up. You're not behind, you're not late, you're not overlooked. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. The enemy wants you to feel like you've missed your moment, but he's a liar. You haven't missed anything. In fact, you're right on time for something that's going to make every season of waiting worth it. You're not forgotten. You're not invisible. You are seen by the one who holds the entire universe in his hands and still calls you by name. Let me be clear. This is not the end of your story. This is the unveiling of what I've been preparing in silence. You may not have seen the growth, but it's been happening under the surface. And now, like a tree that's been hidden underground, it's about to break through the soil and reach toward the sky. The roots are strong, the foundation is deep, and now the fruit will show. You don't need to chase the blessing, just keep walking in obedience. The blessing will follow you. My favor is tracking you down. My protection is going ahead of you. My presence is surrounding you like a shield. You've entered a time where things will come together with less effort because you've already paid the price in tears, in perseverance, in faithfulness. This is reaping season. Comment 555 if you know that something divine is being released over your life. You've grown in ways that can't be measured by the world's standards. While others were busy chasing applause, you stayed grounded. You weren't trying to impress, you were trying to be faithful. That's what I honor, that's what I bless. I resist the proud, but I lift the humble. And I'm lifting you now, not to elevate you for the sake of being seen, but to place you where your light can shine without fear. You are no longer bound by who you used to be. I'm not holding your past against you. I'm not shaming you for the times you doubted. I've seen the growth. I've seen the transformation. You are being renewed, mind, body, and spirit. This is a fresh start. Not just a new chapter, but a whole new book. And your name is written on it with purpose. Walk with confidence, not because of what you have, but because of who walks with you. I go before you. I stand beside you. I cover you from behind. You are never alone, not for a moment. And nothing, no setback, no sickness, no betrayal can undo what I've ordained. The enemy's greatest weapon was to convince you you were alone, that I didn't care, that I wasn't listening. But he failed, because now you're hearing me clearly. Now your faith is being stirred again. Now you're remembering who you are and whose you are. You belong to me, and I never lose what belongs to me. You will not return to what broke you. You will not settle for what wounded you. You will not shrink to fit the places I've called you to rise from. This is your rise. This is your moment. This is the turning point, and you are ready. So take the next step. Say yes. Let go of what no longer serves your spirit. Walk through the doors I'm opening. Don't hesitate. Don't overthink. Just trust me. I've gone ahead of you. I've paved the way. And what's waiting on the other side will make your spirit weep with joy. This is the fulfillment of the promise. This is the result of all those unseen prayers. This is the reward for every silent act of obedience. And this is only the beginning. Stay near to me. Keep your heart soft. Keep your eyes lifted. I am not done speaking. I am not done moving. I am not done blessing. Everything you've faced has brought you to this moment. There are no wasted tears, no useless trials, no pointless delays. All of it, yes, every hard thing is being used for good. You may not understand it yet, but trust me, you'll see why it had to happen this way. You'll look back on what almost broke you and say, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here. This is not a random turn in your life. This is divine alignment. It's an emergency not because something is wrong, but because something is about to be made right. Comment Amen if you know in your heart that God is rewriting your story right now. God says, I order you to open this message now. It's an emergency. The identity of the person who wants to harm you has been revealed. The name is Open this message before it's too late. My child, listen closely. You are not here by accident. I've called you to this moment because there is danger near you, closer than you think. There is someone whose intentions toward you are not pure. Someone who has smiled in your face but carries thoughts of betrayal in their heart. I will reveal their name in just few minutes. I did not bring you here to make you afraid, but to prepare you. Watch this till the very end, or you will walk blindly into the trap the enemy has laid. What you're about to hear could save you from heartbreak, loss, or even destruction. This is not a warning to take lightly. You're standing at a turning point, and if you ignore this moment, you will miss the greatest protection I've already started to release over your life. Comment Amen if you're ready to receive what I'm about to reveal. This will mark your agreement with my spirit. This is not just about suspicion or fear. This is about spiritual truth. I have seen what you could not. I have heard the whispers behind your back, the plans made in secret. While you were loving, they were lying. While you were praying, they were plotting. And I'm telling you now, because the enemy has crossed a line. They touched someone I have called my own, and now I will respond. This moment is your spiritual alert, your divine alarm. I am sending help, but you must pay attention. If you ignore this, you will miss the escape route I've placed before you. I have identified the one who has been working against you. It's not always the loudest enemy, but often the one sitting closest. Someone who has claimed to love you, but their heart has become a door the enemy is now walking through. They may smile, but their spirit is unsettled. Jealousy has taken root, and their actions are no longer innocent. You felt something was off. You sensed the shift. That wasn't your imagination. It was my spirit trying to alert you. I am God. I see what no human eye can, and now I'm bringing to light what has been hiding in the dark. The person trying to harm you doesn't always come with anger or open hatred. Sometimes they come with charm. They pretend to celebrate you, but inwardly they despise your growth. They can't handle what I'm doing in your life, so they try to drain you quietly. They won't confront you, but they'll speak about you when you're not around. They won't strike you with their hands, but they strike with words. That silent battle you've been facing, that confusion in your spirit, that's me pulling back the curtain. I will no longer allow you to be surrounded by wolves dressed as sheep. Comment 1111. If you believe I'm speaking directly to you right now, I am the Lord your God. I will not leave you unaware. I've been patient, giving them chances to change, but they have not. Now I must act. I am shifting people. I am breaking bonds that have been weighing you down. Do not resist it when I start removing certain names from your circle. Do not run back when I start creating distance. What feels like isolation is actually protection. I am not punishing you. I am pulling you out before the fire reaches your feet. I'm separating you not because you are weak, but because you are chosen. I need you to trust me now more than ever. What I'm revealing to you is heavy, but you are not alone in carrying it. My angels are already stationed around you. Even now, my spirit is hovering over your home. I have dispatched protection over your mind, your family, your finances, and your future. No weapon formed against you will prosper, not one. But you must walk in wisdom. You must obey the instruction to let go of those I did not assign. If you keep what I'm trying to remove, their harm will reach you. But if you trust me, I will raise you above it all. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. I have seen your tears. I have heard your late-night prayers when you couldn't tell anyone else how tired and attacked you felt. You've questioned your own heart, wondering if you were overthinking or imagining things. But I say to you now, you were not wrong. That tension was real. That discomfort was me knocking on the door of your spirit. Now I need you to answer. I am showing you the face behind the mask. I am making it plain. Yes, it will hurt to know who it is. It may shock you. But would you rather live in pain for a moment or be trapped in deception for years? I'm not revealing this to break you, but to bless you. You cannot be elevated while staying connected to what is draining you. You cannot carry the weight of destiny while dragging the weight of betrayal. I am setting you free. I am God. I do not lie. I do not make mistakes. I do not speak without purpose. Everything I reveal is for your good. Even this painful truth is a part of your protection. I see where this would have gone if I hadn't stepped in. I see how the enemy was planning to use them to destroy what you're building. That's why I'm stopping it now. This is divine intervention. I'm not just removing harm, I'm opening doors. I'm not just revealing enemies, I'm sending new allies. I'm not just shaking your relationships, I'm strengthening your future. What feels like a breaking is really a blessing in disguise. I am healing your heart while preserving your path. You will not fall into their trap. You will not be defeated. You are covered by my hand. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. As you watch and listen, don't let fear take root. Let faith rise. I have never left your side, and I never will. Every battle I allow is one I've already planned to win on your behalf. Every tear you've shed has watered the seeds of breakthrough. Now I'm calling you into a new level of awareness. Be alert, stay prayerful, and keep your heart clean. I will deal with those who have done you wrong. Vengeance is mine. You just stay close to me, and I will lift you above it all. You've been under pressure. The heaviness you've been carrying didn't just come from your situation, it came from spiritual warfare. The enemy targeted you through people, conversations, and even your own thoughts. But here's the truth. You are still standing. You didn't fall. You didn't give up. And because you stayed faithful, even through confusion, I'm now opening your eyes. What you're feeling in your spirit, that unrest, that deep knowing, is me. I'm waking you up so you don't fall for the same patterns. I'm pulling you away from traps disguised as comfort. Comment 222 if you trust that I'm revealing this at the right time. The person I'm speaking about might not seem dangerous to others, but I'm not looking at the outside. I look at the heart. I see the bitterness they carry, the comparison they hide behind compliments. I see how they resent your joy, how they secretly hope for your downfall, how they disguise their envy in fake support. That's why I've delayed certain blessings. I didn't want them to access what they would only try to destroy. Some of the waiting in your life wasn't punishment, it was protection. I was keeping what's yours safe from unclean hands. Now I need you to take action. Pay attention to patterns. Watch what happens when you speak about your dreams. Do they listen with joy, or do they shift with jealousy? Do they cover you in prayer or expose your pain for gossip? This is the moment where I need you to see beyond smiles and into spirit. Because if you stay connected to the wrong person, you'll keep wondering why your peace keeps slipping. It's time to choose peace over familiarity. It's time to let go of what's secretly draining you. I know it's not easy. Letting go never is. But holding on to what I didn't give you will cost you what I am trying to bless you with. I didn't create you to carry everyone. Not everyone who started with you is meant to finish with you. Some people are seasonal, not eternal. They were part of your growth, but they can't go with you to glory. If you keep forcing what I'm trying to end, you'll keep finding yourself stuck. But if you trust me, I'll replace what you lose with more than you imagined. You are not just anyone, you are my child, my chosen one. You carry favor on your name and light in your spirit. That's why you've been targeted so much. The enemy is terrified of what I've placed inside you. That's why they tried to distract you with betrayal, confusion, and false friendships. But no more. I'm cutting off the enemy's access. I'm sealing every door they tried to slip through. You may feel lonely in this next stretch, but you won't be alone. I am with you. My presence will surround you like never before. Comment 333 to declare your faith in my timing and protection. There's a blessing I've been holding until the room clears. There's an open door I'm waiting to release until you're free from the ones who only come to take. You've been wondering why it hasn't happened yet. This is why. I wasn't delaying it to hurt you. I was saving it to protect it. Some things are too sacred to share with people who don't value you. Some things are too heavy to carry while dragging people who secretly resent your calling. I'm a God of wisdom, and I want you to walk into this next season light, free and clear. There will be a shift soon. You'll notice certain people pulling away. Don't chase them. That's me, clearing space. You'll feel a sudden distance or tension in certain connections. Don't panic. That's not rejection, it's redirection. I'm separating you so I can sanctify you. You've outgrown certain circles, and now it's time to expand into who you really are. You can't stay small just to make others comfortable. You can't hide your light just to keep others from feeling insecure. You are chosen. You are called. And I'm about to place you where your voice, your heart, and your gifts will be honored. I know the betrayal hurt. I know the fake support broke your heart. But trust me, I will not waste your pain. I will use it as fuel for your elevation. I will turn every tear into testimony. What was meant to break you will become the very thing that builds your strength. I saw how they doubted you. I heard the conversations you weren't invited to, but I was still with you. And now I'm shifting the atmosphere. You're not going to need their approval. You're about to walk into blessings they can't block, no matter what they say or try. What's ahead of you is bigger than what's behind you. You've cried your last tears over people who couldn't handle your calling. You've apologized enough for being the light in rooms full of shadows. Now it's time to rise. You are my child. My hand is on your life. I am walking with you into every door I've already opened in heaven. And no one, no enemy, no liar, no pretender can stop what I've already set in motion. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual, now allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. It may feel sudden, but I have been building this moment for a long time. The prayers you whispered when no one else saw you, I heard them. The nights you felt the weight of betrayal but stayed silent, I saw them. The ache in your chest when you smiled through pain. I carried that pain for you. And now I am bringing light to the shadows. I am cutting away every soul tie, every loyalty that was one-sided, every connection that was quietly poisoning your progress. You've been wondering why the same patterns repeat. This is why. But I am breaking the cycle. Comment 555 if you believe that I am breaking chains around you right now. There's a reason you couldn't explain why you felt so drained after certain conversations. There's a reason your peace disappeared after certain people entered the room. You tried to convince yourself it was nothing, but it was something. It was spiritual. What you were sensing was not confusion, it was discernment. I've been speaking to your spirit even when your mind didn't understand. That tug you kept ignoring was me. That heaviness after their name popped up on your phone, that was me warning you. I'm not asking you to live in suspicion, I'm asking you to walk in wisdom. I don't reveal things to stir up drama. I reveal to heal, to restore, and to protect. You have a purpose that is too valuable to be corrupted by hidden sabotage. The enemy knew he couldn't stop your calling, so he tried to contaminate it. He knew he couldn't block my favor, so he tried to attach people to you who would delay you. But what I allow to attach to you must align with your assignment. If it doesn't bring peace, doesn't feed your spirit, doesn't grow your faith, then it's not from me. And in this season, I am cleansing everything that cannot go forward with you. Some of what I'm removing may come as a shock. You thought they'd be with you forever. You prayed for them, helped them, showed up for them, and now I'm pulling them out of your life. It may feel like betrayal, but it's actually mercy. I am pulling you out of places where love was never real, just useful. I'm pulling you away from people who were comfortable with your brokenness, but resentful of your healing. You are not crazy. You are not overreacting. You are hearing my voice more clearly than you realize. Trust it. Comment 1212 if you feel my spirit revealing the truth to you right now. There is a shift in the spirit happening as you take this in. Doors are opening, but not for everyone around you. Only for the ones who were assigned to walk with you in integrity. This is why I'm calling you to separate before you elevate. You can't go higher while dragging what was meant to be left behind. And yes, I know you love them, but love does not mean you ignore the truth. Even Jesus had to walk away from some. Even he faced betrayal from someone close, but he never lost sight of his mission. And neither will you. I am replacing every broken connection with something holy. Every stolen moment I am redeeming. Every lost opportunity I am restoring. What you thought was a setback will be revealed as setup. You are about to walk into divine alignment, people who see you, support you, and pray for you without jealousy or hidden motives. I am sending those who will lift your arms, not weigh your soul. But you must release what I'm telling you to let go of. If you make room, I will fill it. This isn't just about protection from harm. It's about preparation for purpose. You've been crying out to me for more, asking for clarity, peace, Blessings. This is part of the answer. Before I bless you in public, I cleanse you in private. Before I open the door, I secure the room. This is that cleansing. This is that securing. Don't resist what I'm doing just because it's unfamiliar. Trust me. I'm not just the God of miracles, I'm the God of wisdom. I see the end from the beginning, and this moment is a step toward your promise. My child, you are on holy ground. Even now as you listen, I am moving things in the background. Conversations are shifting, secrets are being revealed. I am whispering into the hearts of those who have wronged you, and I will deal with them. You don't need revenge. I will bring justice. You don't need closure. I will bring peace. You don't need to explain anything. I will vindicate you. Just stay close to me, keep your heart clean, and keep moving forward. This is why I said it's an emergency, because if you keep allowing this spirit close, it will keep draining your energy, clouding your judgment, and delaying your breakthrough. I've already started the process of separation. That inner discomfort, the uneasiness that has no name, that's me. I've been pulling you away from what you didn't have the strength to walk away from on your own. You asked me to protect you, and I am. But you must stop calling it loyalty when it's really bondage. Stop calling it love when it's spiritual warfare. You don't need their validation when you already have my hand on your life. You are entering a new place spiritually. The shift is not coming, it has already begun. And this is the season where you can't afford to carry what weighs you down. The people who secretly celebrated your pain have no place in your future. Those who mocked your prayers, doubted your dreams, smiled in your face, but stabbed your back, they're being removed. Not by force, but by truth. You will soon begin to see who stays quiet when you rise, and who grows distant when you shine. This will not be to break you, but to reveal the foundation on which your next chapter must be built. Comment 777. If you know I'm bringing divine separation for your good, your calling is too precious to keep exposing it to small minds and poisoned hearts. I gave you that dream, that gift, that vision, not them. That's why they can't understand it. That's why they can't celebrate it. You were never meant to make them understand. You were meant to obey me. The enemy wanted to plant doubt in your heart by sending betrayal through familiar faces. But now I'm turning the tables. What was meant to shake you is going to strengthen you. What was meant to shame you will end up showcasing my glory. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I have always had my eye on you. Before they rejected you, I accepted you. Before they left, I had already made room for better. Before the heartbreak, I wrote your healing. Your tears are not wasted. I'm using them to water a garden you haven't even seen yet. I'm building you in private for something powerful in public. That's why I needed to expose the threat before it reached your destiny. You don't see it now, but you'll look back and thank me for this moment. You'll say, God, I didn't understand it then, but now I see you were saving me. When you feel the loneliness of this pruning season, don't mistake it for abandonment. It's alignment. When I strip away what's not meant for you, I also prepare what is. I am raising the standard around you. I'm not just giving you survival, I'm giving you abundance. But you cannot carry abundance with a mindset or company tied to lack. If you want the new thing, let me remove the old thing. The one who wishes to harm you doesn't look like a stranger. They may come wrapped in memories, in laughs, in shared moments, but their heart has shifted. This is why discernment is a gift, and I'm sharpening yours. You will begin to sense the difference in how they speak to you. You'll notice when the support fades, when the compliments grow fewer, when the passive comments begin to wound you more than they should. That's me, that's my spirit speaking. Don't ignore it anymore. I don't give warnings to bring fear, I give them to preserve your future. And your future is too valuable to be corrupted by someone I never assigned to your promise. Comment 999. If you believe I am doing this out of love and protection, I will bring restoration. Yes, even after the heartbreak, even after the betrayal, even after you feel like you lost a part of yourself. I am the God who restores lost years, who rebuilds broken hearts, who brings beauty from ashes. You will not stay in this place of confusion. You will rise with new wisdom, new strength, and a new sense of purpose. They thought you would crumble, but I will make you a testimony. Not to get back at them, but to prove that I never take my hands off those I love. There is a weight on your life, not of sorrow, but of glory. There is a light around you that disturbs the spirits of those who live in darkness. That's why they tried to belittle you. That's why they joked about your faith, downplayed your victories, or pretended not to notice your growth. But I noticed. I saw every small step you made forward. I saw how you kept loving, giving, forgiving, even when it hurt. And now, I will reward what you did in secret. I will honor what they mocked. I will bless what they tried to break. In the coming days, watch how I begin to rearrange your circle. It will not be chaotic, it will be cleansing. I will begin to close doors and you must not reopen them. I will distance certain names and you must not go chasing after them. I am replacing what was lost with what is lasting. You won't have to force it, fake it, or fear it. What is meant for you will find you, and what is not will finally fall away. Don't hold on to what I am tearing down. Let it fall, and watch what I raise up in its place. But I am stepping in now. I will not let what I've built in you be destroyed by those who were only pretending to be for you. There is a holy shift taking place. This is why you felt unsettled. This is why your spirit has been stirred. I'm not just revealing the identity of those who've come to harm you, I'm restoring the confidence the enemy tried to steal. He thought if he could make you question your discernment, he could keep you connected to the danger. But I'm pulling back the curtain. I'm making everything clear. Comment 1010. If you trust that I'm opening your eyes in this very moment. You've asked me why they changed, why the love you gave wasn't enough, why someone you poured into could turn around and become cold, distant, or even cruel. My child, it was never about you failing. It was about their heart not being able to carry what I placed inside of you. When people can't understand your light, they either run toward it or they try to dim it. This one tried to dim it. They started with subtle digs, disguised as jokes. Then came the passive silence, when you were winning. You tried to excuse it, you tried to fix it, but their heart had already turned. And now I'm asking you to release them. Letting go is not rejection. It's redirection. I am leading you out of harm's way. I am the God who parts seas, breaks chains, and closes mouths of lions. I do not send warnings to scare you, I send them to save you. The one who seeks to harm you isn't always loud. Sometimes they're patient, sometimes they smile, sometimes they listen closely, not to understand you, but to gather enough to use it against you. But I've heard the conversations you didn't. I've seen the messages you weren't meant to see. I've witnessed the bitterness behind the smiles, and now I will not stay silent. There are some things that will be exposed without you lifting a finger. Don't chase explanations. Don't beg for truth. I will bring everything to light in my time. And when I do, I need your heart to stay clean. Don't respond with vengeance. Don't return evil for evil. I will handle the justice. I will vindicate you. You just stay obedient. Stay faithful. Keep walking. And while they try to understand why things aren't working for them anymore, you will rise. Because my favor is not up for debate, and my hand on your life cannot be voted away by opinions or betrayal. Comment 1515. If you believe I'm still guiding your every step, what if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You don't owe anyone access to your peace. You don't have to keep allowing someone back in just because of how long you've known them. Longevity does not equal loyalty. Time does not always equal truth. This is your release notice. I'm calling you higher, and they cannot go with you. Their heart is not aligned with yours. And if you keep dragging what I'm trying to remove, you'll find yourself stuck in cycles you already prayed to escape. Don't confuse comfort with calling. Just because it's familiar doesn't mean it's safe. And just because they were part of your past doesn't mean they belong in your promise. You have been set apart. Not everyone will understand your favor. Not everyone will celebrate your elevation. But that's not your burden. I'm not calling you to please people, I'm calling you to walk with me. There are miracles I'm getting ready to release that will make some feel uncomfortable. Not because you flaunted it, but because they can't stand seeing you walk in what they hoped you'd never reach. Some were praying for your failure while pretending to cheer for you, and I let it go on for a while. But now, I'm closing the door on it. You don't need to fight to be seen. I see you. I see your pain. I see your effort. I see your prayers. And I also see what's been sent to harm you. This isn't just about a person, it's about a spirit. A spirit that uses jealousy, manipulation, and deception to try to derail you. But it has no power over you. Not anymore. I am putting a spiritual wall around you that no evil can penetrate. The ones who were plotting will be silenced. The ones who were watching to see you fall will now have to watch as I lift you up in plain sight. You won't need to explain this season to everyone. Some won't understand why you've pulled back, why your energy has changed, why your tone is different. But you will know it's because I've stepped in. When I reveal the threat, you must respond with obedience, even if it's hard, even if it hurts. You asked me for peace, you asked me for growth, you asked me for protection. This is what it looks like. It doesn't always come wrapped in comfort. Sometimes it comes with the pain of release and the peace of realignment. You are walking into new authority. What once drained you will no longer have power. The tears you cried in secret will be answered in public. The pain they caused will become the soil for your greatest season of fruitfulness. I know it's hard to believe when your heart is still tender, but you are stronger now, you are wiser now, and you are no longer bound to the version of you that needed to be accepted to feel secure. You are accepted by me. That is enough. It has always been enough. The person who tried to harm you underestimated one thing they didn't realize. I walk with you. They mistook your gentleness for weakness. They mistook your silence for permission. But while they were working behind your back, I was working ahead of them, blocking their attacks, canceling their plans, weakening their influence. I've protected you from things you didn't even know were set against you. The very traps they tried to place for you, they are now walking into themselves, because I do not allow the enemy to win against my child. You need to hear this clearly. This is not a season for fear. This is a season of rising. The revelation I'm giving you is not meant to terrify, it's meant to free you. You're not losing people. You're shedding dead weight. You're not being isolated. You're being positioned. I am not punishing you, I'm preparing you. This next level is not for the faint of heart. That's why I'm removing what's fragile, fake, and unfaithful. You are moving forward whether they come with you or not. Comment 1717. If you know I'm preparing you for more than what you can see right now, you've been asking me to speak. I've been speaking, but my voice is not always thunder. It's conviction. It's restlessness. It's the whisper in your spirit that tells you to stop explaining yourself to those who don't understand your growth. You don't need to convince anyone of your purpose. You don't need their agreement to walk in what I've called you to. Sometimes the greatest act of faith is walking away from what once felt like home but now feels like a cage. I've seen how their words pierced your spirit. I've heard how they twisted truth, and I've been quiet, but not absent. Now I'm stepping forward. I've had enough. Enough of their manipulation, enough of their passive resentment, enough of the distractions they brought into your life. You were made to fly, but you've been surrounded by people who were only comfortable with you crawling. So I'm breaking it off. The cords of guilt, the weight of obligation, the burden of being who they wanted you to be. I'm cutting all of it, so you can finally rise without apology. You are not responsible for their comfort. You are responsible for your calling. I place something inside of you that they can't steal, block, or destroy. No matter how close they got, they never had access to your anointing. That's mine. I gave it to you. I've preserved it. And now I'm releasing it in new ways. You're going to see things differently, hear differently, move differently. That's what happens when my spirit becomes louder than your surroundings. I'm awakening the fire in you again, the one that life tried to smother, the one that pain tried to silence. But it's coming back stronger, brighter, and more focused than ever. Comment, Amen, if you feel that fire beginning to rise again in your heart. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. This battle hasn't just been about people, it's been spiritual. The enemy saw what was coming and tried to plant confusion through the closest vessels. But the enemy doesn't have the final say, I do. And I'm telling you now, their power over your life is broken. Their opinions will no longer shape your decisions. Their energy will no longer block your clarity. Their presence will no longer disturb your peace. I am lifting the fog. What once felt confusing will now feel clear. You are going to recognize the people I sent and the ones I didn't. I'm calling you into a deeper walk with me. You've been leaning on your own strength too long. Let me carry this with you. Let me lead this next season. Stop trying to figure it all out on your own. Stop giving pieces of your peace away to those who do not honor your spirit. You don't need their permission. You have my presence, and that is more than enough. There's a table I'm preparing for you, and yes, it will be in the presence of those who doubted you. But it won't be to humiliate them. It will be to show them that I was always with you. You didn't need to fight back. You didn't need to prove anything. I did the proving. I did the lifting. I did the saving. This will be the season of silent victories where I win battles for you without you needing to speak a word. I will rebuild your confidence. I will restore your laughter. I will renew your joy. What they tried to break in you will become the very thing I bless. You've endured so much, and still your heart has stayed soft. That's why I'm promoting you. That's why I'm opening doors that no one else can shut. That's why I'm aligning you with favor that doesn't make sense on paper. Because this isn't about chance. This is about my covenant with you. That's why I'm telling you right now, this moment matters. This moment is where everything shifts. Because what was hidden is being brought into the light. The danger near you, the one trying to hurt you, block you, break you, is being dealt with. I'm not asking you to fight. I'm telling you, I've already started fighting for you. I warned you in the quiet. I stirred your spirit. I whispered through sleepless nights. I made you uncomfortable in places where you used to feel safe. That wasn't coincidence. That was my spirit. I was protecting you from what you couldn't yet see, the smiles that weren't real, the encouragement that had strings attached. The one who said they were for you while secretly hoping you would fail. I'm exposing it now not to make you bitter, but to make you better. Because what I have for you cannot live in the same space as betrayal. Comment 222 if you trust that I'm removing what doesn't belong in your next chapter. You're stepping into something sacred, and not everyone can come with you. I know that hurts. I know you wanted them to grow with you, but some people love who you were, not who you are becoming. They were comfortable with your brokenness because it made them feel strong. But now that I've started healing you, restoring you, awakening your spirit, they're uncomfortable. That's not your fault, that's not your burden, and it's not your assignment to make them feel okay about your transformation. I'm doing a new thing in you, and it requires new surroundings. The person who tried to harm you may still be close. Their words may still be soft, but I'm telling you, watch their fruit, not their flattery. Watch what they do when you're not around. Watch how they react when blessings find you. Their silence speaks. Their absence in your celebrations is not accidental. I allowed them to get close because I needed you to see it for yourself. Now that you do, don't second-guess what I've shown you. Don't ignore the signs just because the history runs deep. This isn't about the past. This is about your future. I have not called you to shrink. I have not called you to stay bound by fear or loyalty to what I never placed in your life. You've outgrown that space, and I'm not going to let you stay trapped there just to make others feel comfortable. You prayed for purpose. You asked for direction. This is it. This is me showing you what's real and what isn't. This is me removing the mask from people who were only pretending to walk with you. They were close, but not called. Attached, but not assigned. Their time in your life has expired. Comment Amen to seal this revelation in your spirit. You are not alone. Even though it may feel like you're losing people, you're not losing my presence. You're not losing my plan. You're not losing your purpose. This is the season of divine subtraction before supernatural multiplication. What I remove, I will replace. What I take away, I will fill with better. But better can't come while you keep clinging to what's been tainted. Release it. Release them. Release the idea that you owe someone continued access to your life just because you once loved them. I never called you to be anyone's sacrifice. I already took care of that. You were created for more than constant survival. You were created for impact, for joy, for freedom, and yes, for spiritual warfare too, but not without victory. I'm not just showing you the threat. I'm reminding you of your authority. You have power in your prayers. You have protection in my name. You have purpose in your steps. The one trying to harm you will not succeed, because I will not allow it. They may try to block you, but I've already cleared the way. They may lie about you, but I've already spoken the truth. They may curse you behind closed doors, but my favor is louder than any whisper. And don't you think for one moment that you'll end up alone. I have people prepared, people who will love you without envy, people who will pray with you, not gossip about you, people who will lift your name when you're not in the room. But to receive them, your hands must be empty. You cannot cling to counterfeits and still expect me to release the real. So trust me. Let it go. Let them go. I've already seen the tears that will come with the goodbye, and I promise I'll be right there when they fall. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. This is not the end. This is a cleansing, a sacred shift. I am refining you like gold. I am burning off the distractions, the betrayals, the hidden daggers. You won't walk into your next season carrying the weight of this one. I'm cutting it off. You don't need to worry about what they'll say, how they'll respond, or if they'll understand. They're not your responsibility. Obedience is. And when you choose me over the noise, I'll reward you in ways that silence every critic. You will rise. You will be restored. You will rejoice again. I will pour out blessings you didn't even know to ask for. I will wrap you in my peace and fill your life with clarity. Your nights of anxiety are being replaced with rest. Your days of confusion are being traded for confidence. I will restore everything the enemy touched. I will rebuild what was torn, and I will walk with you every step of the way. The one who has plotted against you may think they're winning, but I have already decided how this ends. No weapon formed against you will prosper, and the one who raised their hand against you, whether in word, thought, or deed, will face me, not you. I am your defender. You've been too drained to fight, and I understand that. You were never meant to fight this one on your own. That's why I am stepping in now. You don't need to raise your voice. I'll speak for you. You don't need to prove anything. I will shine my truth in every dark corner. You don't need to chase justice. I am justice, and I never sleep. My eyes have not missed a single tear, and my hands have never left your side. You will see the harvest of every pain-filled seed you sowed in silence. I am not blind to your sacrifice. I am not silent in your battle. Comment 333 to declare your faith in my power to finish what I started. This is your confirmation. You didn't imagine it. The way they changed, the coldness in their tone, the way they used to celebrate you, and now it feels like they compete with you. You tried to brush it off, didn't you? You told yourself you were overthinking, but you weren't. That was my spirit warning you, trying to pull your heart away before it was damaged too deeply. You gave them the benefit of the doubt because that's who you are, pure, forgiving, full of grace. But grace doesn't mean you tolerate being used. Love doesn't mean you excuse repeated harm. I never asked you to carry the weight of someone else's bitterness. You cannot heal in a place where you are constantly being wounded. You cannot grow in soil that is poisoned. And you cannot move forward while tied to someone who secretly resents where you're headed. I'm asking you now, will you trust me enough to let them go? Will you release what you thought you needed so I can give you what your spirit has been crying out for? I know it feels like a tearing, but what I'm doing is actually a freeing. I'm untangling your heart from what has quietly drained your joy. This is the healing you didn't know you needed. The kind that doesn't just fix the surface but goes deep into the root of every wound. Every time you felt overlooked, every moment you felt betrayed, every time you stayed silent to keep the peace. I'm bringing it all up now, not to hurt you, but to heal you. This is the divine exposure that leads to divine release. What's coming next requires a healed heart, a clear mind, and a spirit free of the weight of betrayal. Comment 1111. If you're ready to step into what I've prepared for you, you are stepping out of survival and into security. Not the kind the world offers, but the kind only I can give. The security of knowing you're seen, heard, valued, and protected by the Creator of all things. The person who tried to harm you may still think they have access to you. They may try to come back when they see you rising, but I'm placing a spiritual shield around you. They will not reach you. They will not confuse you. They will not drain you again. I am sealing off the entry points the enemy once used through them. Some relationships were seasonal, others were sent to teach you. But this one, this threat, I've been revealing it was meant to destroy your confidence, your clarity, even your calling. That's why I had to intervene. That's why I've been tugging at your spirit, keeping you up at night, stirring you away from certain conversations. I didn't want you entangled in destruction. And now, because you've listened, because you've been open, I'm not just protecting you, I'm preparing you. I'm about to surprise you. The enemy came with an attack, but I'm about to answer with favor. What they meant to use against you, I will turn into a testimony. The pain will become the platform. The heartbreak will become the healing oil you'll pour into others. You are not being broken. You are being positioned. What feels like loss is actually me making room. You asked me for clarity, and I am answering not with explanations, but with separation. Don't let loneliness make you run back to what I removed. The silence you feel is holy. I'm in it. I'm speaking in it. I'm resetting your heart in it. This is not abandonment, it's alignment. You're not being punished, you're being promoted. I know what's ahead of you, and it's too great for you to keep dragging the weight of people who were never meant to carry it with you. You are not who you were when they met you. You've grown, you've learned, you've been refined in fire, and now you're ready. Ready to lead, ready to rise. Ready to walk in the fullness of what I've planned all along. But the identity of the one who was sent to stop you has been revealed. What you do with that revelation now determines the level of peace you'll carry moving forward. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Now I am giving you permission to stop pretending. Stop pretending you're not bothered. Stop pretending that their subtle insults don't cut deep. Stop pretending their absence doesn't feel like relief. You've outgrown the cage you kept yourself in for their comfort, and now I'm blowing the door open. You can't bring honor to someone I'm exposing. You can't keep feeding what's been feeding off your joy. I'm not trying to remove people to leave you alone. I'm clearing the space so you can finally breathe. Comment, Amen. If you're ready to let go and let me lead you out completely, I know your heart. You've tried to stay loyal, hoping it would heal them. You kept praying that your patience would change them. But the truth is this: I've watched them harden their heart against you. I've seen them twist your kindness into something to exploit, and now it's my turn. I gave them time, I gave them chances, I allowed mercy to run its course. But they continued to choose manipulation, jealousy, and deception. That's why you're feeling the urge to pull back. That's why the conversations aren't the same. That's me. I'm separating what your soul no longer needs. You see, I've chosen you for more than survival. And what's coming requires your focus. No more distractions, no more spiritual noise. No more soul ties to people who carry poison. I'm cutting the connection, not because you failed, but because you listened, because you obeyed, because your heart still belongs to me. The reason this separation feels different is because it's divine. I'm not asking your opinion, I'm commanding your attention. This is the emergency. If you don't walk away now, you'll forfeit the peace I've already positioned ahead of you. Comment 555. If you receive this shift with full trust in me, I need you to know your purpose terrifies hell. That's why you've been surrounded by attacks that seem too personal to be random. The enemy used familiar faces to try and wear you down from the inside. But I'm declaring now that season is over. Your vulnerability will not be used against you again. I am covering your heart. I am covering your space. I am covering your spirit. Even as you read this, I am softening the blow of what's about to fall away from your life. You won't need to fight the separation. You'll feel peace the moment you stop resisting it. They tried to wear a mask, but they can't hide from me. I saw what they said when you weren't around. I heard the things they whispered, the doubts they spread, the envy they buried under fake praise. And while you kept showing up with love, they kept showing up with hidden motives. But that season of deception is ending. I am the God who pulls darkness into the light. And now I'm shining my truth on everything, not to expose you, but to defend you, not to embarrass them, but to elevate you. I have blessings lined up for you. Doors that were once locked are about to swing open. But you cannot walk through them carrying what I told you to leave behind. You've been faithful with the small things. You've remained kind in the face of cruelty. You've stood tall even when your heart was heavy. And because of that, I'm about to honor you. Not with empty applause, but with real peace, with clarity, with strength, with provision, with a fresh anointing that no one can replicate or imitate. You are stepping into a season of divine clarity. Where confusion once lived, purpose will take its place. Where you once doubted, confidence will rise. I am silencing every lying voice that tried to convince you that you were too much, too broken, or too late. You are right on time. You are exactly where I need you. And the distractions that were designed to delay you are losing their grip one by one. Watch how I begin to realign everything in your life, starting with your circle. And no, this won't be a public fallout. You won't need to scream, prove, or post about it. I will handle the separation quietly but completely. You'll simply look up and realize the weight is gone. The war in your mind has settled, and peace, deep, steady peace, has filled your spirit again. That's how you'll know it was me. I don't cause drama, I cause deliverance. From this point forward, I am placing people in your path who reflect my heart. People who don't compete with your calling. People who don't feel threatened by your growth. People who will pray for you without being asked, who will love you without conditions, and who will speak life into your dreams. You've been starved of that kind of support for too long. But I'm changing that now. I'm bringing alignment, and everything that doesn't match the oil on your life will fall away. You are not being punished. You are being protected. You are not being abandoned. You are being elevated. You are not losing everything. You are gaining what truly matters. Trust the loss. It's leading you to a greater gain. Trust the silence. I'm speaking through it. Trust the separation. I'm in the middle of it. You are walking out of this refined, wiser, lighter. You are no longer carrying guilt for choosing peace. You are no longer apologizing for boundaries I told you to build, and you are no longer doubting what I've clearly revealed. You've asked for signs. You've begged for peace. You've prayed for answers in the midnight hour. This is me answering. This is what protection looks like before the damage gets worse, before the weight breaks you. I'm calling you out now, because the enemy you've been close to is growing bolder. The mask is slipping, the disguise is fading, and what they've been hiding in their heart is beginning to leak out in subtle behaviors, in snide comments, in cold silences.